Boom. Episode 23. Football over everything. We back. We
We
back. If this is
back.
your first time listening, this is KG and that's TG. And this is football over
What's
everything.
up?
Episode 23, TG. How you feeling?
Oh man, I feel ecstatic, bro. I can't believe we back. We back this time.
Yes,
Our
sir.
our first full season, episode 23. We're ready to go, man. We're ready
Yes,
to go.
sir. Yes, sir, man. I really, I really like it. 23. This is our Jordan episode, Jordan here. This is for the day ones, you already know we come a long way. This is basically our season two, our first time fully back in football over everything, man. New season approaching, first episode of the season, and it's our first season, man. For the day ones, we appreciate you. For the new ones listening, welcome.
We got some hot stuff planned this season, man. This season's gonna be so wild, so wild. I'm so excited, man.
Yeah, man. Like I'm also really excited, man. But hey, man, let's not even keep the people waiting too long, man. Like let's just get to it right now, man.
Let's get to it, dog. Today we're speaking about we starting off the our new season by speaking about players who started off new seasons at their new clubs and flopped. Can we say flopped?
Listen, man, it is what it is. We can say it didn't perform. Not all of them are flops. Let's say it didn't live up to expectations. Let's say that.
I hear you. I hear you. They did not live up to their expectations, you know?
Yeah, let's go some because I don't believe all of the flops, man. Because it's the transfer window right now, and the transfer window is open, man. And we're just looking at the most expensive transfers so far. You know what I'm saying? The most expensive transfers, and that didn't exactly
Go as
turn out.
planned. They didn't work
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Let's go with that. Look, I want to get this over the way. I know you want to speak about Maguire first. I personally know. I, I know this man wants to speak about Maguire first. So, like, just talk to me about the Maguire. The Maguire one.
Dog, firstly, Harry Maguire, dog,
Yeah.
is the most expensive defender of all time. Of all time. This man is in the history books because of that. He's the most expensive transfer of all time, bro. 87.1 million. That's what he cost Manchester United. 87.1 million. The Manchester United captain. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Captain of Manchester United.
yeah. Club legend.
Um,
Club legend right
the,
there.
the most expensive defender of all time. And he is the ninth most expensive transfer in the history of the transfer market. Number nine, Harry Maguire.
Dog, listen, man. I think he's a victim of circumstance, man. I really do think he's a victim of circumstance because we have to like with all these transfers. I always want to do this. We have to go back and look at the situation. Let's briefly. We needed a defender. Mourinho was like, "Man, I really need a defender." Maguire Leicester was like, "Hey, this is Manchester United. We're milking them for everything, every single cent," and that's what they did. And he performed well for one season, and then yeah, it was downhill after that. It was downhill after that.
What I like about you, dog, is not like you're not slandering him like other United fans. You know what I'm saying? You're still upholding his name. You're
Come on
still
now.
holding your captain down. You know what I'm saying? Your captain, man. One of my favorite players of all time, dog. I watched United play just for Maguire.
Oh, here we
Like I
go
wouldn't watch.
again. Here we go again. I thought it was being
I
sincere
wouldn't.
for a minute. I was about to say, oh, thanks, man. But here he comes. Talk your talk,
Uh,
man. Talk your talk.
I would watch United play just for Maguire. He's one of those players whenever he touched the ball, I got excited, man.
That's the thing. There was a point you just never knew what he was gonna do and how he was gonna do it, man. But like, hey, he, did you remember last season the Sevilla game alone where he headed it to the player? The shot was going off target. He headed it to the player, man. And that just shows he's good for England, but like when he puts on that red jersey, man, doesn't turn out well for him, man. Doesn't turn out well
He
for him.
doesn't turn out well, man. Unfortunate for Harry Maguire. I think he's a solid defender for the most part for his national team.
Yeah.
For United, I feel like United fans slander him so much, and I feel like sometimes he does it on purpose. You know?
Yeah, nah, it does feel intentional. But since you started off this thing of picking on me, let's stick to your bit, eh? Let's speak about Dembele. How about
You
let's
want to
speak?
speak about Dembele?
How about let's speak about Dembele?
Wait,
Come
wait, wait, wait,
on,
wait, wait, wait. I have
come
before
on.
you go in.
Okay.
Honestly, do you think Dembele is not living up to expectations, dog?
Yes.
In your honest
Oh,
opinion,
yes, yes. 1,000%. Like I said, let's put it into context, right? Dembele came from Borussia Dortmund, right? Young talent, hungry. How much did y'all
mm,
pay? 105? 105 for him, right?
yeah,
How many
yeah.
seasons has he played? Let's say how many games has he played total for your estimation for you as a Barca fan? How many games has he played for you?
Bro, that's a tough question. But I know for a fact Dembele has never played a full season. He's never got time to actually get full consistency. He's bro,
Come on,
Dembele
bro.
has never played 15 straight games in his whole career at Barca. He's never played 15 straight games. He's
That's
never
what
done that.
that's why I'm saying we gotta put him in the flop slash not living up to his potential thing. I just had to put him there for the price tag and for what I expected Dembele. Because his left foot, fire. Right foot,
Magic.
he can do it almost all. He really has everything to compete with Vinny, to compete even Mbappe at a point. If he has his full powers, he can go toe to toe with those players just based on talent. That's how you Dembele. That's why I had to bring him up.
I can see why you put him there, dog. I can see why you put him there just because of the way you're looking at him. I can
Yeah.
see why you're putting him there. And I wouldn't say he's necessarily not living up to expectation, dog. I think he still has time, bro. I think last season he showed us that potential you're speaking about, to be honest. And we can judge him this season. I believe we can judge him this season, man.
We'll give him this season, man, and then we'll see how it turns out, man. Which one do you want to go to, man? Want to speak about Lukaku?
Bro, before we jump to Lukaku, because he's like one of the funniest ones on this list, but I want to speak about two other. It wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't the best period for Barca when Neymar left. We splurged unnecessarily.
Sadly,
Dembele
the
not worth
there
that,
you go.
not worth the price tag, right? For one,
Dun, dun, dun,
and
dun,
then
dun. Boom, boom,
we splurged on
boom, boom,
Coutinho
boom, boom, boom,
and
boom, 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 boom,
Coutinho, man.
boom, boom, boom.
Coutinho is number 5 on like the most expensive transfers of all time, and dog. I don't even think Coutinho. We can't even be lenient and say he didn't live up to his expectation. He flopped. He flopped big time, and he fell off,
Yeah,
dog. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? He flopped
yeah.
and he fell off. He's at Aston Villa doing his thing, but like he flopped and fell off. You know what I'm saying?
Really bad, man.
He's just
Really
one of those
bad.
players.
Man, look, I enjoy Barca tears all the time. Look, like I think you said everything, man. I think since we're on Barcelona right now, excuse me, I think we should just jump to the next one briefly. Griezmann too. Y'all went through a very dark period. 120 for
The thing is,
Griezmann.
like,
120. 120.
dog. I think Griezmann's worth it, 100%. I think he's worth it.
Ha! Whoa!
I think Griezmann's worth it, dog.
Whoa! You thought Griezmann?
100%.
What?
Bro, I think
Explain.
Griezmann's worth it. I
Talk to
think,
me. Talk to me.
bro, in my honest opinion, he's been one of the best players in La Liga since he joined Atletico. You can't deny him that.
Yes, since he's left Barcelona,
You
yes.
can't deny him that.
Yes.
Nah. Since he joined Atletico from Real Sociedad, he's been one of the best players in La Liga.
Yeah, yeah, true, most consistent, but yeah,
Legit.
so we're gonna leave out the Barca phase.
Nah, we're gonna go to the Barca phase, dog. I
Okay,
also
okay, okay.
I think he came at an unfortunate time, dog, where things were changing. Barca was falling apart, and a lot of the pressure was put on him to do the things. The thing is, Griezmann is one of the most hardworking players I've ever watched in my whole
True.
life, dog. Whatever you ask for him to do, he
He'll
does it.
do it.
And the thing is, like at Barca, like it just never clicked for him, bro. It just never clicked for him. Like if you look at his stats, it's not that bad, to be honest.
Uh-uh.
but
No, don't do that. No,
but like
no. I hate Barca
we don't want to
fans.
talk about
Oh,
stats.
so many
We don't want to talk about
excuses.
stats.
So many excuses. Oh no, he had nine
We don't want to
assists
talk about
and
stats, bro.
13 goals. That's not a bad season. He's one. What was it? 120. Am I a million? 120 million, right? Pounds.
Yeah.
That's no. If I'm paying anything 100 plus, you gotta give me at least 15 goals. 15. That's me being very lenient, right? And I don't know. This is for me, like I agree with everything you said about Griezmann. It's just it didn't make sense, doesn't make sense even now why Barca would get Griezmann because he doesn't fit in with Barca how they play. That's just the truth. He doesn't fit in anywhere with Barcelona. So that's why I'm like, it was a recipe from a disaster from the beginning, and it was very confusing, but it didn't turn out well. But now, he's getting his shine back in Atletico. He's getting his shine back, man.
I'm happy to see that, dog. And you slandering me, I'm gonna slander you, dog. I'm gonna
Ah,
mention two words. Paul
ah,
Pogba.
ah. Here we go. I was waiting for this one.
I'm
I
gonna
was
mention
waiting.
two words.
Boom.
Paul Pogba.
Boom.
Paul
Talk to me
Pogba.
with this one. Okay. Talk to me with this one. Let's break this
Bro,
one down.
Pogba came
I've been
in.
having
They
a
were
bone to
like,
pick with people on this conversation.
Paul Pogba. He left United for Juventus, flourished in Juventus. You know what I'm saying? Was a Ballon d'Or nominee when he played for Juventus. Quality, man.
True.
Quality.
True.
Paul Pogba is one of my favorite midfielders, to be honest, man.
Of this
Um,
generation. Easy.
of this generation, 100%, man.
Easy.
But in that red jersey, dog, he was signed for 80 million plus.
Mm.
He played his first season. First season's okay. We can let first season slide, but I mean, he scored 5 goals and had four
Right.
assists
Come on.
in the
We're
first
not gonna look
season.
at stats. We're not gonna look,
You know what I'm saying?
we know his impact. We know his impact in the game. We have eyes.
In in his second season, he scored six.
We don't buy Papa for goals. Why are you doing this? Nah, don't
Dog.
be a stat junkie. I don't like stat junkies. Don't be a stat junkie right now, Papa. Come on. Don't be a stat junkie with him.
Bro, the thing is,
Nah.
like, it's difficult for me to slander Pogba
Nah.
because I believe United was never for him, dog. I believe United was never for him, and I'm gonna slander your club, dog, because I feel like your club never did him justice, 100%. Your club didn't do him justice. Manchester United let Paul Pogba down. He never let that club down. Let me be real with you, dog.
50-50.
50-50.
Because he got
I hear
hurt.
you.
He got hurt. Look, he got hurt. He got hurt when we needed him. And obviously, he had big expectations. I agree with the timing thing. I feel you put Pogba in this United team now with the culture we're
Might
developing
might
with Eric
change.
1000%. Because Ole, you don't know, he's playing Pogba left wing at one point. He's asking Pogba to do things he doesn't want to do. But look, I feel like he had a really good, okay, not really good, I'm lying, but he had a good spell in United. It could have been better. See, this is one way it's like it could have been better of expectations, but like it's just a matter of timing. United was a very unhealthy club that did not have direction. Um, and yeah, I agree, bad timing, but also Papa didn't. We needed him to be a leader in a way of to lead by example. United at that time, and he couldn't do it consistently. In fact, let me say that. That's the only issue. He needed he needed a Casemiro, to, just to let his job be easier. Let him be a leader, but not really a leader. Let him just shine. Let him just that's the thing. That's how I feel about Papa. I love Papa, man. Come on, man. Let's not do that to him, man.
I'm not doing that to him, though. I'm doing that to your club, bro. I think your club let him down. That's what I'm saying. You said it's 50-50. I don't think it's 50-50, man. Like you said, his impact, man. Whenever he touched the ball, you know that man could do something with it. But
Yeah. But look,
that's
this is what
that's a
okay,
thing, man.
we're gonna leave it after this because we still have a few more players to speak about. A player of his caliber has to take on the responsibility, right? This is my
Yeah.
team. He never did that consistent. This is my team. This is my time. The Popeye has that type of star power, stash energy around him where he just at that time he could have taken that club and be like, yo, this is my club. We're gonna make this thing work. This is Man United and we're gonna fight for. That's the part of Paul Popper's career. I feel like he didn't have that of yo, this is my time and this is my club and I'm gonna do the right things consistently. It was very go with the emotions type player, and that's my fault with him. I wish we see him just 1 season, 2 seasons with him at his best. Football needs that. We all need that.
Nah, 100. I agree with that, bro. 100%. Speaking of someone we think has the best, I know when we spoke, we had an episode. Wasn't one of our first episodes last season where we spoke about the best strikers of our generation. You
Yeah.
mentioned this man in your top 10.
One of the these top 10 strikers in our generation. Check the old episodes. He's up there. He's up there.
Check that episode. KG put him in his top 10. Dog, speak about him. You speak about him. What do you think about him? Romelu Lukaku. What do you think about him?
Listen, man. Listen, this guy's first of all, he's with the stallion. I know this is a soccer podcast, but first of all, he's with the stallion right now. Megan is
Shout
stallion.
out.
So if he's not scoring in the pitch, he's scoring out the pitch. So we gotta we gotta respect
You
that.
gotta give him some respect, man.
He's striking. He's striking on a serious level, man. But like, look, West Brom, first he started off at Chelsea. He did his thing. Obviously, came Chelsea, left Chelsea, went to Everton, did his thing, got the United move. It was looking bright. Went to Inter. Okay, it was looking it wasn't really cooking at United. I'm not gonna lie. Went to Inter, flourishing, potential living up to it, doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He loved Italy. He loved Italy so much. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that joke. He went to Chelsea for a record fee. And then
Record P,
look,
man.
look, he wanted to go back home. That's, he got to Chelsea. Was like, I don't like this weather. I don't like this club. I'm in love with my ex. That's what Lukaku did. He was like, hey, I'm still in love with my ex. Like this new girl is perfect, but hey, I'm still in love with my ex. That's what Lukaku did. He did a crazy press run where he thought it was Ronaldo. Where he even admitted it. Like, hey, this is Inter. He thought it was Ronaldo. He's like, hey, I'm missing it. I miss Inter. I would die for Inter. I would run for Inter. Everything was Inter. And life has, let's be honest, hasn't been the same since for him. It's been downhill ever since. And I feel bad for him, man. I feel very bad for him, man. Very bad. Very bad.
Dog, I don't know, man. For me, Lukaku, like, man, you can't come to a club as big as Chelsea for the price as you came. Halfway through the season, you're like, nah, I miss Inter. I want to go back.
That was wild.
It just makes no sense. That's like disrespect to Chelsea. That's disrespect to the club, and it looks to me like he is falling off. Um, which is which is sad because Lukaku has so much potential in him. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
We
Yep.
seen what Lukaku can do, bro. Because like for you to once upon a time put him in the best strikers of our generation already tells you like, yo, this man has crazy potential.
There was a reason for that, man. He had so much
That's what I'm
potential,
saying.
man.
You know,
So much.
it's wild, dog. Speaking about potential, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the player I actually wanted to speak about, bro, the most. Speaking about potential, um, Joao Felix,
Oh,
what what more does he have to do? Where does he have to go? What is he doing wrong? What is up with this kid? Is it just Atletico? Is it just him? What is it?
this is like a very Joao Felix situation is like a very sad movie. A very sad movie. Like him going to Atletico killed him, man. Let's just be honest. Let's just call it what it is. Griezmann going to Barca didn't make sense. Felix going
Mm-hmm.
to Atletico made less sense. Because the way Atletico plays, we all know Diego Simeone. He plays a certain way. We defend him, we hit them with the counter, or just a certain way of, And that boy, he has so much talent. I feel like, to be honest with you, the most talented player we mentioned in all of this is him. I believe in him that much. I feel like he has
100.
more talent than Dembele. It's close. I feel like he has more talent than Lukaku. Like his ceiling is the highest in this list for me
100.
personally. I feel
100.
like it's just that good, man. And Atletico just messed them up. That's how I feel. I wrong club,
Wrong
man.
club. I think wrong club, and I also think he left Benfica too soon.
Yeah,
I think he had some time in him before he left Benfica. He went to the completely wrong club. I think at Madrid he would have done a lot better. I even think like at a club like Manchester United he would have done a lot better, man.
yeah.
But
Not even maybe Man City, even maybe even Bayern, maybe
dog,
any other club but
anywhere,
Atletico.
literally anywhere else,
Send him to
but
China, Saudi,
Atletico
anywhere
Madrid.
but Atletico, man.
Anyway, but Atletico, man. For him going to Chelsea was crazy. There was also crazy money involved. I know it was just on a loan, but
Mm,
his wages is crazy for Chelsea to like pay that much.
yeah,
Um, what do you think about his Chelsea stunt? Like, what is that to you?
I think it was him just getting back to playing, him finding his feet, getting back to his feet. That's honestly, you saw glimpses of him when he was at Chelsea. You could tell, like, nah, this is a baller right here. This kid has something. There were moments, and
100, bro.
he definitely did his thing. But like, obviously, look, the price tag. I just wanted to also end it on this note in this conversation. When you get that heavy price tag, 100 mil plus for any player, the expectations get so high, and it's not always the player's fault that they get tagged, excuse me, with this price tag. And it's like, yo, man, this is a player developing. If you go to a wrong club, like instance Maguire, like instance Griezmann, like instance Felix, like what else can you do? But like this is the situation you're brought in for the amount. Of course, when we see that amount, we're expecting
Mm-hmm.
a certain quality to come out, and it's just like it's unfortunate
100.
sometimes, man. It's just unfortunate, man. How you feel about it?
I feel the same way, bro. To be honest, I think it is very unfortunate. The thing is about like Joao Felix is he's still very young, dog.
Yeah,
Like we can speak
crazy.
about Dembele being like Dembele needs to unleash his potential now. He's in his prime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is
But
prime
with
time.
Felix, I think he still has some time to develop. It's just that price tag is crazy. Um, a move for him is necessary, bro. I think a move for him anywhere other than Atletico is necessary, and I
Anywhere
think he'll
else,
flourish. To be honest,
anywhere else, he's going to flourish, man. And it's very unfortunate. But like Atletico won't sell him for cheap. They want the hunger. They want to get what they did. The same thing they invested. They want it out. They want it back, man. So it's gonna be tough. I don't know how it's gonna turn out for Felix, man. But so much talent. I love
it
that boy,
is
man.
it is gonna be so tough, man. I like him too a lot, man, and I want to see him succeed. Out of all the players we mentioned, man, I want to see him succeed. Obviously, I want to see Dembele succeed more because he plays for my club, but like I want to see Felix flourish, man. It's just one of those things.
Honorable
Dog,
mentions.
I just want to honorable mentions.
Let's go. Honorable mentions. Let's end it on that note. Honorable mentions. Most expensive ones. Let's do the honorable mentions.
Dog, this one makes me sad. Hazard makes me sad. Hazard makes me sad. That's why I didn't want to bring him up because like he just makes me sad.
Yeah, I feel like we're in like a funeral or something. We just got bad news right
Yeah, no, we just
now.
got bad news. Like you just yeah,
That's
Hazard, like yo, that one
speak
it
about
hits,
his
man. It's like
look, man, we speak about his dog like Hazard. Look, there's a lot of question right now going on the internet. Is he the best midfielder to ever play in Premier League? That's the player we're talking about right now. That's the caliber that he's in right now. Maybe that might be a conversation for another day of best uh Premier League players ever, but that's how good he is, TG. And when he went to Madrid,
that's him, man.
talk to him, TG. When he went to Madrid, though.
Dog, for me, what it seemed like is Hazard was at the pinnacle of his career. At that time, could have even contest for one of the best players in the world when he
Yeah,
went to Madrid.
yeah.
And
He was that good. He was that good.
I think for me, I think it just went to his head. Bro started picking up weight. He was missing training sessions. He was eating too much burgers. Like, come on, man. Like, why? I think like a lot of players maybe can't deal with like oh man, I'm going to Real Madrid now. I have to step up. Like this is where my
Yeah,
career starts. Now I can be the best player in the world. It doesn't mean I'm one of them. I literally can be them.
yeah.
And like with that pressure, I think he cracked.
He really like. I think it's partly that, and it's just injuries. His body was just giving up on him. His body also just really gave up on him because I've heard a rumor. Not even a rumor. I think I don't know. Some Chelsea player was speaking about it. I'm forgetting who was Mikel. Was it the Chelsea number 12, right? Mikel, the midfielder. It's Michael.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, John Obi. Like yeah.
Yeah, they were speaking about like him or like was it another Chelsea player? They were like, "Yo, this guy was so good at um natural talent. He didn't train. Like when people were training, he
Yeah.
wasn't he wasn't around. He wouldn't train and he would come back the next day and rock it. Now he thought he could do the same thing in Madrid, and that's where your thing comes in and be like, hey, Madrid is a different gravy. They train every day, hard every day, and he wasn't just used to that level of commitment that the next gear, the aliens of the world, the Modric's, the Cruz's, the Neymar's, you can say he was kind of in Neymar's level, the Suarez, that next gear of like Messi's, Ronaldo's, that's he just didn't have that in him. That's the
He
thing. He
didn't have
didn't have
that, bro.
that. And that's a very
He
special gene.
didn't
I don't
have
think
that.
people understand that. That's a special gene there. That's commitment
Yeah,
there.
that takes you to the next level, man. A player I want to touch on, bro, like real quick, who I
Yeah.
think is gonna be a big flop is Anthony. I think he's gonna be just a
Oh my
ridiculous big
gosh.
flop.
Okay.
Uh, I
Okay.
think Jadon Sancho fits in there as
That's
well.
been
Like I just think
episode
he's floppy.
23. Episode 23, football over everything. I'm
He cut
KG.
me off.
That's TG right there. That's my partner right there. We're gonna
He
come
can't
back.
take it. He can't take it, man. He can't take it. But yeah, that's been episode 23, man. With the two
Episode
G's.
23.
We officially back and we out.
Yeah, we whoa, we forgot to do one thing. Favorite player to win number 23. We forgot to do it quickly.
Oh
Favorite player to
man.
win number 23. Off
Gotta
top
put
for
it
me,
in,
it's
man.
right now I'm thinking of it's storage.
Sturridge, dog. Sturridge, really? Dog, this is a
Sturridge.
tough one.
I'm thinking of like a player with number 23. Storage. Like first name popped up in my name.
Daniel Sturridge, bro.
Daniel
That's a crazy one.
Sturridge. Like yeah, him peak times at like right now on top of my head, 23 Sturridge. I'm thinking Ashaven, maybe 23. Who else now with number 23? Um
Dog, I feel like we're forgetting someone, dog. I want to say Beckham, but like, I
yeah.
don't know his Madrid career enough to say Beckham. You know what
True,
I'm saying?
true. I know Sturridge. We all know about Sturridge.
Let's go with Daniel Sturridge, dog. He's the best player to ever wear the number 23 jersey.
Daniel Sturridge, man. Best player to win number 23, man. Yeah, this been football of everything, man. Peace.